out cold badly. Man, thank you for the $7 Canadian. Your cousin with Down syndrome did not drown in a fish tank. Shut the fuck up. Thank you very much for the $5. Good one, dude. I do think Paddy... I don't know if Paddy will become champ. I need to see the Gaethje fight first. I can't say it yet. Thank you for the 2. You watching Tough this season? You mad rat! You mad feel of a thing! I did watch episode 1, yeah, so I guess I'll keep watching. Is it today as well? It'll be today as well, right? Impression of neurosurgeon McGregor removing a huge tumor really carefully. He is loudly interrupted by KSI. Stop doing the different people involved in it, man. These impressions are so lame to me on the stream. Me! I'm removing a tumor of the guy. Yeah, stop jumping around, you mad fool. And ladies and gentlemen. It's Conor McGregor. And ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the 5. We need Chandler's kids to put your new show merch on a shirt. Thank you for the $5. Dana is a sweetie for waiting until Pride Month to announce Jones's next fight. He is. He really is. No one really cares about Pride Month anymore, right? That's all done. Right? I saw that. None of these companies are having Pride stuff everywhere, and I haven't noticed any Pride thing. I think it's because they know the damage to society is already done, and they're not going to push their luck. Like, they've already destroyed society. You know what I mean? So, I don't think they need to push it anymore. But I've seen a lot of that. Like, it's not really being pushed, right, anymore, as much as it was before. Did you see the video of Derek Lewis questioning Ariel about the Jewish tunnels in New York? I didn't see that, no, but I guess I could check it. But I heard about it. Everyone's told me about it, so I'll check it. Move somewhere in SoCal so I can poo in your yard. No. Impression of Dr. NGANNOU given a COVID. I'm the evilest man on the planet. Thank you for the $10, SEJ. Marab's only as interesting as his opponent's willingness to keep up in the fight, like Strickland's opponents. True. If the opponent does nothing and backs away, they have no problem making it a boring 5-round fight. Yeah, it's like on the opponent to make it interesting. It's like Bilal Muhammad as well. They're not going out of their way to have a scrap, you know? Did you see Sean's fight simulator they had going on in his new video? Super smart, and his sparring partner moved exactly like Marab. I'm telling you, man, and even they had Demetrious there with him as well. It's a really good training camp for O'Malley here. And Marab's just being churned out for another performance by the UFC. This is to O'Malley's benefit, this whole build-up and stuff, you know? Max interview for 318. MMA Joey glazes Dagestani fighters. He wants to turn to their faith, but won't because his family won't accept him. Do you like... I don't know what all that is about that. Thank you for the 5. He just glazes them because no one really does on the YouTube scene right now, so... It's a counter culture of the MMA YouTube scene. You know, you can't get views, have any other takes. So these are his takes. Max interview for 318. That'd be big. It'd be good to have a Max Holloway interview, yeah. Thank you for the 5. Do you like Danny Aaron's? Nah, I think he's a bit of a weirdo, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't think he's a bad person. I just think he's a bit corny. That's all. A little bit weird. Brooke Malou, thank you for the $2. You seen that fighting nerd industry plant, 20-year-old flyweight Frank Silva, fighting on Dana White's Contender Series soon? He has crazy half afro and is 8-0 with like 7 KOs. I have heard about Frank Silva, yeah. I've heard about him. Someone told me about him after Mauricio Huffy made his, got his wheel kick against Bobby Green. Told me to check out his regional fights. Nasty KOs, yeah. Vicious knockout artist, yes. I'm looking forward to him. Dedicated DJ collab cements you in MMA media. Yes. It does. Hi Guru, getting an abdominal ultrasound at 9. Ate medium rare Wingstop chicken and my booty exploded. Thanks for updating me on that, dude. We were waiting to see what happened. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that you've kept us posted about that, dude. It's we didn't know what we would do if we didn't know that information. So thank you very much for sharing it, Nahom Halu. Impression of Guru calling every slur to Marab after Sean gets 50-45'd, and do you actually have a good reason to pick Markel against Choiski? Yes, I do, yeah. I just thought it'd be funny to have a bit of a jokey segment in the predictions. Impression of NGANNOU getting an autograph from Shamsud Din Jabbar. I don't know who that is, but I got away with murder. Let's go Oilers. Thank you for the 21 months of membership, Leon Iron. Thank you for the 1 gifted membership, Soa P. I'm getting out of this shithole before the end of the year, moving to Perth with my brother and his kids. Where are you? You in the UK? Yeah, I'm thinking about it as well, mate. They just did some blasphemy law, you know? So, I don't know, man. And it's an interesting one. I'm definitely thinking about it, but we'll see. What time is it? Who's winning, Ilya or Charles? Ilya Topuria. Okay, that was jacked. Yeah, I'm yoked, yo. Fix your schedule. I can't. Looking like the Iranian Hulk. Yes. I'm genuinely considering at this moment leaving the UK, but I don't know. We'll see. That'd be a good fix to the schedule. I think it's really silly that everyone says Krokop has this super elite striking. Like, his kickboxing fights he did, but in Pride and UFC just threw head kicks with no setup. I know, yeah, he did spam. He just head kick spammed quite a bit. That is true. Thank you for the 2. But that's how it was back then about all of them when you hear about this legendary striker. And then you watch it back and think this guy's fucking dog shit compared to now. You know what I mean? But that's just how it is. This new collab will end racism on phone. Okay. So negative is what you're saying. Does it have a negative impact on the world? Impression of Tony asking Chandler where his kid is at. It's dark. All right. Where's your kid at? Get away from me, Tony. Where's your fucking kid at? Tell him to smile or something. I need to see him. Impression of Bully Aspinall tripping over Macy Barber. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Oh, who's that twitching down there? Somebody's just caught Barber out of a pond. Throw her back in. She can't breathe out here. What round will Salkild finish Kike Tyson? I don't know. Thank you for the 2. Oh, Salkild finish Mike Tyson. I don't know when that's going to happen. Salkild's good, but I think he's overrated. But you know what, chat? Quillen Salkild looks like... And I don't know why I always compare people to characters in Rango. I don't know why I always compare people to characters in Rango. But if you look up... Hold on. I'll find it. He looks like William Fergus from Rango. William Fergus. F-U-R-G-U-S. Rango. Doesn't that look like Quillen Salkild? It looks dead on like Quillen Salkild, dude. Dead on. I don't know why it looks so much like him, but it really does. And JDM looks like one of the guys in the bar as well. We made it out of the shed, dude. We did. We really did make it out of the shed, dude. So yeah, if you haven't heard the news, I'll upload this for members anyway, but the MMA Guru and Demetrious Johnson are cornering MMA YouTube. And we're together on a show, an official monthly pay-per-view recap show with Demetrious Johnson. We've come a long way from my bedroom at my parents' house whispering so they didn't hear me making content 7 years ago. So me and Demetrious Johnson, it's official, the Mighty Guru show. Check my Twitter, I posted a clip about it there. Check Demetrious Johnson's Instagram, he posted a trailer there. So we're going to be doing a monthly pay-per-view recap show once a month. So big stuff. Can't believe you managed to fit that thing inside my last night. I haven't been able to sit down all day. I doubt I'll be going to the toilet anytime soon. All right, thank you for the 20 Australian dollars, dude. I didn't do that. Thank you for the 20. Thank you for the 2. Guru, can Schmitty be the first guest on the new show? Maybe Schmitty can make an appearance, yeah, in order to make it massive. Yeah, maybe. Thank you for the $5, James Arndt. You got a sick deal, naming it Mighty Guru. Shirts. I don't know if they're doing merch, but they might do. We might do merch. I haven't spoken about merch with him yet, but we've been speaking about it for the past few weeks, setting it all up and getting it done. Bro is casually mates with one of the best fighters of all time. The mouse and his massive cheese wheel. Gonna be a dynamic duo, yeah, the mouse and the pig. You might need to look into a custom lens to fit you and DJ both in the frame. All right. Otherwise, you'll have to stand super far back. It's not feasible. All right. Thank you for the $5. The Storm Sergey. Very hilarious take there. Lucas Tracy MMA guest appearance on the DJ Guru pod. Wouldn't that be like revolutionary stuff? Maybe I'll talk to DJ about that, right, chat? Can you imagine if we have Lucas Tracy on as like a guest? Or Bedtime MMA? Like on an off month? Like a low pay-per-view? Maybe, because I know maybe he'll want like one of the champs on of the pay-per-view this and, you know, But that would be such a cool thing, actually. Maybe I'll talk to him about that. We fought in 2009. Okay, good, man. Thank you for the €2, dude. International Open. Good shit, dude. You've done your research. Get Tim Welch as your first guest so he can ask your diet and if you've been in the gym for an hour and a half. And he can ask my morning routine and shit like that. And any bitches? Good. So how are we doing with the bitches? Good old Tim Welch classic. You should talk about US crime demographics for the first episode. I don't think we'll be getting into the US crime demographics in the first episode of it. Was watching your 316 prediction video just a moment ago. You and Mighty bounced well off of each other when you did a pod with him. The one time I can say I finished a podcast episode. Thank you for the $10, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, we did. We do go well back and forth, you know. I think it's a good dynamic, so it's nice. Thank you for the $10, Jay. Does the show with DJ mean a collab with Death Sentence? Maybe it does. Maybe it does mean a Death Sentence collab. We'll see. Thank you for the 2 months of membership. Sean has no business being a 3-1 underdog. He can win. True. DJ is such a nice guy, fulfilling your make-a-wish. All right. Thank you for the 2. People forget Guru new show started in Pride Month. Okay. Thank you for the $2. True. Yeah, that's a weird omen. That's probably a curse now. Impression of Ian Gary telling you to come outside in the middle of your first meet and greet. Now come outside and you've got something to say to Layla. You say it to her face. Gary beating the allegations, having a black co-host. Yeah, thank you for the 2. True. Do you reckon you could tell the difference between a zoomed-in picture of Mighty's bald head and Jones's knob? I mean, I think it'd be pretty obvious, to be honest, so maybe. Pay-per-view's expensive, dude. I owe you. Impression of Gay Connor. Somebody fucking sniff a line out me gooch, mate. I don't know. Thank you for the 2.